Remember, for this to be a run, the run.
But I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here.
For this to be the run, all you need
You'll be okay, honey. I'll be back in a bit.
is to reach the end of the run. Doesn't need to be good run. Doesn't matter what happens. We just need to hit that done button. You did win the points, Sullen.
See that?
Look at that, we nailed truck strats. Its turn. Yeah. I see you got the right badge on. I really thought I soft blocked there. I was panicking. For your 10 channel points. See now, since 3 people have voted, you have a reason to vote more channel points because you get a larger share of Polo's 20k when I actually finish the run. Did it open the door?
Good work. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with a big game hunter.
If I win this run, I'm going to eat a blueberry donut.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Go on now. You've got to...
Good morning. Stopping to see you.
Well, you made it.
Man before class, eh?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Anything is possible. Even an A.
Here to save you now.
The cat's been napping for 4 hours.
Look,
Wake up!
you
Come
need
on,
to
wake
know
up!
these things. I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You...
Blueberry muffin cereal. Did you think they... Have you ever had Cookie Crisps? Were you expecting something like that? There was one time I had a bowl of cereal. I don't remember what the cereal was. But Alyssa put a blueberry muffin in the cereal. So I just had a soggy blueberry muffin in the middle of my bowl of cereal. Master Chef Alyssa. We're getting so good at the first half hour of the run, though. Yeah, so nothing meaningful happens in the first 5 minutes of the run. It's just Vault 101. So you're going entirely off of faith and no actual evidence. Gross. So we're at Dunkin' Donuts now. And one of the flavor shots that we have
Enjoy my selection
for the drinks is blueberry flavor. And it is the strongest smelling thing in the entire shop. Everything in the Dunkin' Donuts. Like, every time someone hands me a blueberry coffee, My lungs just fill with blueberry flavor. Nothing can contain that smell. Some more coffee to easily coffee, not even a little. Like super coffee.
Well, I'll be damned.
Like we sell a lot of donuts and a lot of like breakfast sandwiches and stuff. And even though the sandwiches cost like twice as much as the coffee, like we outsell coffee to anything else by like 10 to 1. And like in like dollars, not volume. Like 70% income from drinks.
Hey,
I remember
great.
back in my day, Dunkin' Donuts was about the donuts. They sold donuts and they sold regular coffee that you could get cream and sugar.
Well, what?
And then Starbucks came along, popularized coffee drinks in America. And then Dunkin' Donuts went completely off the rails.
I'll be damned.
Alright, we have talked to Lucas Sims. We have the experience.
Welcome to
I'm not a coffee expert yet. Like, I worked at Domino's for like 3 or 4 years, and I'm a pizza expert. But I've only worked at Dunkin' Donuts for 3 days. You own a shop now. I just work there. I've worked there for 3 days, and we are so busy. We're just like non-stop slammed for 6 of the 8 hours of my shift. Every shift. But I've done like 3 weeks worth of work in these 3 days. I'm like already like almost like mastered everything. Like I have 80% of the menu memorized. I know how to make like every drink. Do you think you'll stay? I mean, I'll stay until I have a COVID vaccine, and then I'll try to go back to delivering pizza. Because that's just the perfect job. Unless a $15 minimum wage gets passed. Then I'm gonna try to work at a Waffle House and be a short order cook somewhere. Like a diner or a Waffle House or something. Because one of the things that makes delivering pizza so great is that you just make like way more money than capitalism should allow you to do for how it'll work. Because you make tips. But then once there's a $15 minimum wage, tipping culture will probably go away. Unless, although like drivers already get, like when I was driving I already got paid less than minimum wage anyway, but also there's a class action lawsuit against Domino's about that. I'm a member of that class. So stay tuned over the next like couple years. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of that lawsuit actually. So probably this time next year we'll have results. They pay mileage, they don't pay for the gas. Like, the pay structure at Domino's, at least where I worked, can't speak for every Domino's, we're just a franchise. But the pay structure was super predatory, and they were being sued over it. But, like, I still made tons of money because we were just really busy and people tipped a lot. Well, I sure hope... Okay, well, the members of the class for this class action lawsuit are, like, Domino's drivers. So I sure hope we're not getting coupons. Like, we should be getting back pay. That we are... Like, the payout for the lawsuit, if successful, would be back pay plus punitive damages. So we should at least be getting, like, the back pay. Like, obviously, the lawyers keep the big cut. Yeah, the minimum wage being so low makes tipped wage, like tipped jobs, like super appealing. But when the minimum wage becomes more reasonable, tipping culture hopefully fucking dies because it's awful.
Hold it. This is
There a day when they didn't make over 50? Only on very rare occasions. In 2019, I brought home on average $85 every day. I was in cash. Which is... more than what I make now. And I also got like something like a $5 an hour wage. I think my actual hourly wage averaged to $4.25, something like that. The most I made in one night was St. Patrick's Day 28. No, it was fight night. Oh god, what am I even doing?
Who are you?
I don't want a time stop. No, Super Bowl fucking sucks. Oh my god, Super Bowl's the worst. No, like, Super Bowl is one of the special occasions where I don't bring home $50. No, St. Patrick's Day is a good one though, but it was the McGregor-Mayweather fight. I don't remember when that happened, but when that did, I brought home $210. So the reason the Super Bowl fucking sucks is because we get absolutely slammed on carryout orders. And everyone orders carryout. And so the whole store is slammed from like start up until when the Super Bowl starts, and then it's dead. We just go home. No one orders during the game.
Hang on, you're not one
And
of
they
them.
all just get carried out before the game.
Now what the hell are
We
you?
get like 10 deliveries in the whole day. Something stupid like that. Yeah, it's awful. Like, one of the reasons I made sure that Sunday was one of my days I get off every week. Made sure to get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off every week, and one of the reasons I picked Sunday is so that I didn't have to work on the goddamn Super Bowl. Yeah. No, yeah, the drivers still have to, like, make all the pizza.
What did they tell you?
Because they get to pay drivers less than they pay the, dedicated insiders who are not drivers. Drivers get paid less, so they keep the bare minimum insiders. Usually, like, just the manager, because they have to have one assistant manager.
Yeah.
And then, like, one insider, maybe two. And then everything else is drivers. And most drivers don't know how to make pizza. Like, actually, like, assembling the pizzas, but every other step of the process, the drivers are responsible for. Like, pulling it out of the oven, cutting it, boxes, all that nonsense. Answering phones. Although, like, some drivers just eventually pick up how to make pizza, like, learned how to make pizza through osmosis from being there so long. So, on busy days, I'm on the make line. Just making less money than the person on my left. I never got really good at slapping the dough. But I could do everything else. No problem. I don't need to have this
Hold it right
conversation.
there.
It's okay. There's no downside to having that conversation. I'm not supposed to. Also, it doesn't really hurt. I make pizzas at home. I made pizza today. But no, I'm a certified pizza expert. Ask me anything about pizza. Like my managers and like the dedicated insiders could like have the dough slapped out in seconds. They just like do their magic tricks and then boom. Perfect pizza crust. Or that I need to take my time with it. Otherwise it doesn't come out perfectly round. They can just do it super fast. Filthiest pizza. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you specified for a customer, because the filthiest pizza I ever made was for a customer who we didn't, until no one answered the door, realize, but their name was Mo Johnson. And that was not a real name. And they ordered 2 extra large barbecue sauce, double pineapple, no cheese pizzas. So it's just extra large crust, like extra barbecue sauce, double pineapple.
Cut my hand and pull down.
For Mo Johnson.
So sharp.
And that was not a real order. And no one delivered it. Like, and like when we delivered it, no one answered the door. I remember like tweeting a pic. I took one of those pizzas home at the end of the day. So that I could like tweet out a picture of it. And how disrespectful the whole thing was. Okay, but the filthiest pizza actually made that someone ate. Like, any of the Alfredo sauce pizzas are super gross. And I think, and our beef and sausage are also super gross. And I know and I've seen every combination of sauce and 2 toppings, so I know for a fact at some point someone ordered Alfredo sauce, sausage, and pineapple, something like that. I did not eat it. I took a picture of it, and then I threw it in the trash, where it belongs. Now, our barbecue sauce is bad. Alfredo sauce tastes like salty slug trail.
Your headphones for time.
Don't get any sauce other than just pizza. Get the pizza sauce. Our pizza sauce is pretty good. Don't get the other things. So right, yeah, so something like Alfredo sauce, sausage, beef, pineapple would have been like the worst. I know someone would have ordered, like, that's got ordered at least once. Like, there's nothing too egregiously bad
Look, my plan to
that
go
you can
down
make.
with
We only have so
Codstar
many
and
toppings.
10,000 I cast it.
Like, most people don't like anchovies, but like, the people who do like anchovies or their anchovies, like, order them on real pizzas. Like, I've never seen, like, garlic parm, pineapple, anchovy. And, like, I don't know, jalapenos. I don't know. Like, anchovies just taste like salt. I should add AMA to the I should definitely put AMA on channel points, because I'm an expert on a handful of topics. A handful of popular topics, like the Fallout 3, which I assume people watching like Fallout 3. Pizza, everyone likes pizza. I'm a master of romance. If anyone needs relationship advice, I got you. I know a lot about dogs now. I guess also cats. There's a lot of things that I'm an expert on, and then, like, pretty much every other thing I'm knowledgeable. So any question you have, I got you. Best cheese to use on pizza? Most pizza places use a mixture of mozzarella and provolone cheese. Mozzarella is a really strong flavor and also kind of expensive.
Outside?
I don't know what
I'm
is.
so glad you're here.
I've never heard of that. Is that a VTuber? That sounds like a VTuber.
Welcome to
You have no idea. I am.
Oasis Outsider.
When you are ready, we will now receive.
I'm not gonna disrespect anyone for having cheddar cheese on their pizza. I think the flavor kind of stands out. I guess how do I do this? Then I can... Okay. I'll take your word for it and I will check it out.
Branch tender cypress.
Why is that? I see.
See how easy that was? Yeah, so I agree with the provolone mozzarella mix. I think you want pretty close to 50-50. New York style pizzas are more like 80-20 in provolone's favor. If you ever get a really greasy pizza, it's because they used a lot of provolone cheese. Like, pepperonis get most of the blame for pizza grease, but unless the grease is literally inside the pepperonis,
The great dead.
provolone cheese is to blame. 210-minute episodes. Just watched them all in 3 days. Stuffed crust isn't on the menu. At least not when I worked there. But it's not hard to do. You gotta roll out the dough like half a size larger. So your medium 12-inch pizza you need to stretch out to like 13 inches. And then you can just take some of your pizza cheese and put it around the edge. And fold it over. Like, Pizza Hut uses, like mozzarella sticks, little, like, string cheese things, and I don't know why. It works better to just use your normal pizza cheese.
I'm saving it.
Maybe they just, like, want the crust to, like, look rounder. Or they're lazy, I don't know. Like, the mozzarella cheese sticks is totally a thing. That, like, I know Pizza Hut does it. It makes no sense to me. But yeah, like, stuffed crust is a secret menu thing. Where, like, it's like type 2 secret menu. Where it's a thing that we can do, but it's not the thing that we can ring up because it's not on the register anywhere. But, like, if you ask nicely, we can definitely make you stuffed crust pizza. There's no downside. You can just put some of your cheese in the crust. And it's exactly the same, like, food cost.
What are you going for?
Almost every Domino's location shorts you on cheese. They put less cheese than they're supposed to, because cheese is really expensive. Also, any of the ingredients that go inside the stuffed cheesy breads, so, bacon, jalapeno, bacon jalapeno, spinach, or feta cheese, you can have on your order on your brownies. So you could get bacon brownies, jalapeno brownies. Wouldn't recommend it, but you can. That's something that you can actually ring up. That's just how the system is laid out. The same is true for like, so any of the things that are tagged as bread. That's brownies, lava cakes, the Parmesan bites, and the bread twists. You can add the cheesy bread toppings too, but only those. I think most locations added garlic farm wings, but they just use the same like garlic sauce that they put on the pizzas, and it's gross. And that's another thing where if you ask nicely, you can get actual garlic farm wings. And that we can use the garlic and Parmesan we put on like the Parmesan twist, put those on your wings, and then it's real garlic farm wings. Also, don't order wings. They're like $1 a wing, and they're just frozen breaded wings. It's awful. Go to Pizza Hut if you want wings. Or like a real wing place. Two medium pizzas are the same price as one large, and two mediums are 50% more pizza than one large. A medium pizza, extra cheese, cheddar cheese, no sauce, is 2 cheesy breads for the price of 1 cheesy bread.
Why not?
You just have to fold it in half, and suddenly it's exactly the cheesy bread. 3, 4, reloading. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm about spent on pizza tips. Can't think of any more Domino's ordering advice. I was thinking about making like a proper Domino's ordering guide, like posting it on Reddit or something. Because most people order things at menu price.
Yeah, you.
Not most, but enough people order things at menu price, which is just always incorrect, that I worry that they just actually have no idea how to order pizza.
Yep.
Like, a carry-out large pizza, well, carry-out large 3-topping pizza, same price as a menu price small cheese pizza. Is there a secret menu? There's not like an official secret menu, but there's lots of things like stuffed crust or jalapeno brownies that we can absolutely make that aren't on the menu. I also invented the meat orgy specialty pizza, which I have not convinced anyone to order. Yeah, jalapeno brownie. Jalapeno brownie is something that you can, like, actually bring up, which is great. You could bring up all of these things. Yeah. Like, I can't... Yeah, in order for it to be secret menu, it has to be something that you can technically ring up, but just isn't on the menu normally. So, like, jalapeno brownie, stuffed crust pizza, and the meat orgy are all examples of things that you could ring up. Getting specialty cheats for cheaper. Order extravaganza. So, like, specialty pizzas, like, have their set price. And there's a coupon for them online to get them for, like, as reasonable a price as possible. For the, like, $5.99 for medium pizzas, there's a $2 upcharge to get a specialty pizza instead. And you always want, unless you want exactly what is on the specialty pizza you're ordering, you should have ordered an extravaganza. Oh gosh, I failed. Okay, so if you fail that... So if you fail that speech check, he sends you on a quest, and that's bad. So you have to pass that speech check.
You've reached our defense.
Okay, so the reason you should order an extravaganza is it's a 9-topping pizza, and there's no cost for its substitutions on specialty pizzas. So you can order an extravaganza and just build any 9-topping pizza you want. So if you don't want any of the vegetables, you can instead, like, take all those off and replace them with, like, every kind of meat, which is what the meat orgy is. We have 8 kinds of meat. So it's every meat plus extra cheese is the meat orgy, and you have to ring that up as an extravaganza.
Hey.
Because the meat lovers pizza is 4 meats and extra cheese. It's peppery ham, a sausage beef. Doesn't even have bacon.
How are those hot little...
The same thing is true for sandwiches. The Italian sandwich is a 9-topping sandwich.
Hello, sweet.
So you can build any sandwich you want that way. And if you want a chicken Alfredo pasta, you should instead do a build your own pasta. And then you can get, like, extra chicken, extra sauce, whatever. Because build your own pasta lets you pick 3 toppings for the same price as the regular chicken Alfredo pasta, which is just the 1 topping chicken. So you just get an extra 2 things in your pasta for free. See, this is why I was gonna make a Domino's ordering guide, and then I stopped working at Domino's when the pandemic started, and then I stopped thinking about pizza until just now. Oh, let me up. Let me...
where the intelligent... Well, how do you... Ugh. How can you be walking around like this? No mess, no cra...
And when you know all of these, like, sweet deals are possible, and how, like, the, mix and match $5.99 deal, whatever, just dominates all other ordering options, basically, you should just always get that. With the exception of getting a large carry-out pizza. Like, if you're getting carry-out, get the large. Otherwise, you should just get, like, the $5.99 whatever. And when you know all these things are possible, like when you like see a college student order 1 medium, 2 topping pizza at menu price, which is the same price. Actually, no, medium 2 topping pizza is more expensive than 2 medium 2 topping pizzas with the coupon. It's literally cheaper by like 20 cents to get the second pizza. You are never meant to order menu price. Oh, the other secret ordering technique is that if you are ordering with coupons that give you like pizza with number of toppings, those toppings are transferable to other pizzas. So if you order 2 medium 2 topping pizzas, you can get one that's 4 toppings, the other one's cheese. And then extra cheese costs extra, but light sauce does not cost extra, and they taste exactly the same.
I am Dave.
Light sauce. Like, less sauce on the pizza.
I just have no idea.
Class action lawsuit. There's a law firm suing Domino's and a bunch of its franchises over the way that they're paying their drivers. That suit hit the, like, assembling the class stage a year ago. So it's got, like, a year and a half-ish left before it's over. But like on the one hand, I made more money
You also miss rallying cry.
at Domino's than I could at any other job, like entry-level job. It's the highest paying entry-level job in the entire county. On the other hand, the way that they paid their drivers were super predatory. I'm gonna like make a hard save right here to protect us against shenanigans.
Till you stop.
Actually, what if? Like, what if I like came in here and I just closed the door? I bet that protects the doctor forever. I made like less than minimum wage. If I was inside the store, I was making $7.25 an hour. If I was on a delivery, I was making $4 an hour. Averaging, and based off the amount of time I was on delivery versus in the store, my average wage was $4.25. So that's not the predatory part, that's just the actual minimum wage. The predatory part was stuff like, basically just us being full-time or more, but not getting, like, treated like full-time employees as the law requires. Like, we didn't get paid overtime for our overtime, we didn't get, like, paid breaks or anything like that. Please talk to me.
I've detected some change.
Okay, well, we didn't fail those. Assuming Brian Wilkes arrives, we haven't talked to him yet. Hey,
It was so.
we did it.
Yeah. Lake conventions.
We completed those. Okay, now we need to remember how to do the entire speedrun.
Lake convention is like
So even though Domino's was paying me a little bit less than they were legally required to, it was still like the highest paying job available because just tips on the amount of deliveries I did. And I like average like $3 a delivery and do like 20 deliveries a day. Then you've made money.
Hey,
Where's Lance? Anyone see Lance? In his bedroom or something? There he is.
Hey! Where? There's more over there.
Okay, I thought I heard the You Lost Karma noise, so I just stood there and waited for all the prompts to go through, but we did not lose Karma.
I thought I heard guns.
Alright, here's the promise. If I do the run, which I'm currently doing, and anyone beats my time, I will make the live split plugin to track karma. Well, it's not going well. I would like to be out of bounds, please. Oh, there we go. We're out of bounds. Two.
I've had your score than Storm Paper.
There she is.
So we need to finish this run, give all of Polo's channel points to the believers. Then someone else needs to do this run and beat my time, which should be very easy to do. I'm not very good at this game, but someone has to actually do the run. And as you've seen, just finishing run is not a trivial feat. I guess if I, so like, I have said out loud, I think all of my pizza ordering techniques. So if this run goes on YouTube, I don't need to make that Reddit post. Problem solved. What's wrong with Tranquility Lane? Hello, Tremor. Welcome. We won't be in Tranquility Lane very long. The incessant noise they call music. That's fair. It's not the most boppin' track. Although Tranquility Lane I think is a pretty neat gag. Like, it's a pretty neat gag. I think most people have a good time like the first time they're there. But seeing as though it's also like the entry point to the main quest line if you aren't using glitches. So when everyone wants to do like their like extra playthroughs, they'll just like do like Tranquility Lane first. Whack. Well, that is not true. You get the experience for every quest before this. So all you miss out on is the opportunity to kill some super mutants. But yeah, if you just come straight here, you end up like level like 4.5, something like that. Like just from this one quest. Yeah, that's it, we're out. Man. The glitch we are attempting is precise and finicky. If we get it, it increases our movement speed by 65%. Clear our cache and cookies. And don't be a jerk, video game. Only have the fancy legs. We got it like actual first try at the start of the run too. No, we struggled at the start of the run as well. I remember. This run's just cursed. Oh, there we go. Alright, we did it. We have our speed.
You've saved me.
Oh, you don't get Tranquil lane vision if you do it that way, that's lame. Yes. Celine's. It is the world record and my PB, and also not a very good run. This is a really fresh category. The all quest, no karma loss. So I've only finished a couple runs of it. And none of the other Fallout 3 runners have tried yet. And I've been, like, tinkering with the route a lot. And this looks to be the first run I'm going to finish with a finalized route.
Sierra Petrovna.
No karma loss changes a lot of the ways the quests are done. So to name a few, the Wasteland Survival Guide, we need to actually do the quest. We can't skip it with the speech check at the start. Oasis needs to be done properly, instead of just burning Harold alive. We're about to do Tenpenny Tower different, but there's a really cool skip you can do to complete all of Tenpenny Tower, like, at once without leaving the tower. But that loses karma. So instead we have to do a kind of tricky method of killing the ghouls without losing karma. Like, that requires this one requires more shenanigans than anywhere else in the run. Let's see. Superhuman Gambit we also need to do instead of just murdering the people in town. As it turned out, when counting out which quests lose karma, it was about like 15 of the 30 quests we lost karma in some way and had to change the way we did the quest.
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass.
How many? I thought I told you to.
I can stand here all day yelling at you. Can't you tell the difference
What?
between me and a pharaoh? Fine. I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours. All of you.
Oh, Head of State, also. It's the literal worst. Because that one, we can't side with the slavers. Which means that we have to actually, like, move the slaves all the way to the Lincoln Memorial. So this run, very different from the regular all quests. I think pretty much worse in every way that it is different, but it's been a fun routing challenge. So, if you drag a feral ghoul in, they will become aggressive and attack you. And when they do that, you can kill them without losing karma.
Don't put your weapons away.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Don't false chain.
What's happening?
Oh, I can't wait.
Don't lie to her. That's lying's bad. Check the local library. New technology.
Repeat for 15 seconds.
Okay, so the Robco facility which is this way. We just do normally, but we need to clip out and just to get, yeah, but the exit we clip out. Scoundrel. I actually hit 900 a couple days ago. Checked recently. Which, 900 isn't the most that I've seen, but usually when people get numbers more than that, oh, this way. I know what I'm doing. Get numbers higher than 900. It's because they're playing like a lot of like mods and stuff. Whereas I have 900 of only base game. 750 hours about is about 750 hours is speedruns. And I have about an hour and a half of casual play. Or 150 hours of casual play. Oh man, this clip worked in practice. Let's shoot more rats, but they're killing me. They broke my leg, oh my gosh. They broke, my leg is broken. Hold on. That's really bad, actually. So first of all... generally upset this clip isn't working. Oh, it worked on the other side. Sure. Now we have to put our fancy legs back on because we let a mole rat break them. Not something I wanted to do again. Okay, game was merciful. Back to Megaton.
Good to see you.
9.1.
It's for her. Did I accumulate any stim packs? I did. Perfect.
That's because we're fighting the terror group in the new ring.
Fiddle with any
Now it's Speedrun Gambit. So I think I have, yeah, I have the route in the right spot. Crater side supply has been open every time we've wanted to go there so far. We have to go back one more time. And then also, we want to be getting to Rivet City. I guess it doesn't matter exactly when we arrive. Because Ted Strayer is kind of nice. Because we don't care about flak at all in this run. So it's just Ted Strayer. And he's in his room most of the time, but we still want to get there when Rivet City's open. So like around like 9 preferably.
What's your business, Frank?
A visitor.
Caleb. Caleb. Where are you, Caleb? There.
You're new.
Okay.
Are you all right? The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The mechanism is here.
Alright, they didn't change.
What are you doing in here?
Hostile target.
Poro is, I guess, in bed. Team Antagonizer? So are we.
That fighting.
The Antagonizer did win. Okay, plenty of money. Okay, we're super rich.
I'm sorry. Maybe I.
Tell Eulogy I said hi. We can make it.
During the normal quest run, we just kill the Mechanist. We'll kill the Antagonizer if we, goof up the strats.
You must be out.
But if otherwise, we're always stopping the Mechanist.
Well, I guess that's...
Nice.
You're rescuing me? We can talk back at Big. I'm glad to be.
I missed Paradise Fall Split. The Paradise Fall Split does not need to be there.
Welcome to Rivet City.
I also don't need to talk to the intercom. Also, it's daytime. This route is perfect.
Is there a problem?
Yeah. Oh, I need Steve. Oh, it's not. Or like 2 hours too early. That's fine.
Welcome to Potomac.
Science lab.
Quite an impressive.
I'm going through this in slightly the wrong order. I need to go to the doctor.
Ted Strayer.
We're gonna get most of it right. Um, okay. Yeah, we can just go from this way. Yeah, this is not the best route through Rivet City.
Morning.
It should reset.
You're in the Rivet City.
Okay, so now we just need Victoria Watts to open the door for us.
Welcome to Rivet City Supply. I've got a little bit of everything here.
Okay, we can't. Victoria Watts behind that door. We can't open it.
Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see why.
Not that one.
Hello, ma'am.
There we are.
Been rather busy.
Okay. We can't open it because opening that door loses karma. Okay, that's all of the side quests. Just need to turn around the big man, and then we're done here.
I told you we need to get back to Project.
That's
You there.
close enough.
Okay.
Keep your hands right.
We have completed Rivet City.
Hey.
Hello.
Are they all dead yet? Oh,
this road.
I tell you, these slaves are super needy. Heck. Back, got up there so quickly and then I just fell back down. Jump. Jump up there. Jump. Just jump. You can just make this jump. It's not even a trick. Like, did you see how we just, like, nailed it the first time and then just, like, fell like dummies? Now we can't get up there. There we go. Oh my god. I'm dead on the inside. Okay, we did it. We're the best.
I mean, like,
That was not optimal gameplay. Alright. Okay, now, so we just need head of state to work. If head of state works, there should be nothing stopping us from finishing this run. Big if. But this quest is the worst. There you are.
You have a picture.
I suppose you aren't as bad as I thought. Most wastelanders wouldn't have agreed to help us.
Everything is done? Ah, it is our...
Hey, notice you're not walking.
We are grateful for any help you can give us. Ah, it is our...
Okay.
I hope
Oh.
you succeed, stranger.
Nope, still not walking.
Can't wait to set up a school for your slaves.
Okay, they walked. They're here. We did it.
You have been good to
This is it. This is the run. This is what it's all been for.
Here we are. Hey there.
Accidentally quick loaded.
Good work on the pumps.
Fence. Fence, let me through. Fence, be kind, rewind. You know what? I'm done with you, right, fence post. This relationship has been toxic. You've contributed nothing and only taken. I'm moving on, and I'm with left fence post now.
Fuses in place. There are a few minor repairs.
Okay, so Dr. Lee exists. And she has pretty much limitless potential to ruin runs. So I spoke too soon about head of state. But we can handle Dr. Lee. See, what makes Dr. Lee difficult in this run is the Dr. Lee skips require us to kill the other scientists, which we can't do. That's evil. Way too soon. Oh, I'm all the way back there either. Okay, so 2 Enclave soldiers gotta die. Because that one will follow us up and that one's here. So now the way is clear for Dr. Lee. Start the cutscene. Talk to Colonel Autumn. Talk to Colonel Autumn. Skip, skip. Wait for Dr. Lee to raise her hands. Not like that. Like that. Now we can push her. Rest in peace, Shorty. Okay, she's running, that's good. No, we running?
Wander off. We're going to need you.
That's the wrong option.
Don't wander off. We're going to need you.
Where to now? Yep.
Hello.
Okay. No stalling. Okay. Stealth. So this we could normally skip, but that requires killing scientists, specifically Garza. That fucker right there.
What is it? We can't go any further. We
We're clear to exit now. Now that we've dealt with the Garza situation. I'm honestly surprised that speech check doesn't lose karma. It seems like the thing that would lose, kind of thing that would lose karma. Yeah, we did it. Alright, that went basically as smoothly as it can. I think the rest of the run... Oh, wait, well, yeah, the rest of the run's normal from here. I believe for the rest of the run, things are identical to the normal all-class speedrun. Can't time stop through here. Because there's the triggers that make invisible walls go away. So we just kind of have to eat shit. Which is fine. Like, we're perfectly fine as long as they just keep shooting us in the head.
Looks like it's all clear.
This does seem to be the run. It looks like everyone's getting... Looks like the believers are winning. which also means this run's going on YouTube. So hello YouTube. Feel free to ask me anything in the comments. I'm an expert on every subject. And then we're not going to do another run of this category unless someone beats my time. In which case, as promised, I will make the live split plugin to track karma. You have to share that 2K ed points with Selin. Hour points. Let's fix our head.
Hey, all right.
What prediction we made for the other runs, like other than just like finish and not finish? This one. Time for Riley's Rangers. Fallout 3 is pretty much just like pass-fail. There's not a lot of like memes. I mean, there's like memes, but like none to bet on. I'm drawing a blank on like good channel point memes. Alright, I have a toxic relationship with a pile of rubble in this area, but I'm gonna give it another chance. Like, this rubble's no good. But I can fix them. This rubble right here. Yeah, rubble up to its same old tricks, making its same promises it's not gonna keep. The problem with predictions is you only get 2 options and you can only have one going. So like, you'd either have to have someone doing like multiple predictions throughout the run, or you just have like the one big like pass-fail. clip's so good. Alright, let's not randomly fail Riley's ranger. Okay, I saw red on the compass that got super worried.
Hey, you.
They're friendly. We're good.
Hey, all right.
Bruh. It's the wrong button. What even are my other runs? So the problem is, like, I can't think of any prediction for Fallout 3, and none of my other speed games are good. Like, the only thing I could do is use a prediction poll to let people use channel points to bid on, Best Girl. And then just the people who bet the most get their get all the channel points for getting direct choice. I don't know, that's... Like, I want channel point voting instead of channel point bidding.
You look like you've been through hell.
I've been getting more and more reports of these mercenary maniacs from Talon Company, especially in the downtown DC area.
True, but I don't want to play card games. Card games? So bad. Okay, Alright. I'm glad that split was there to remind me to turn in Wasteland Survival Guide. Because I would have forgotten. Well, MGG Arena's bad. Hearthstone's probably still fine.
What do you want?
Over here, please.
I just...
Yeah, I just very much don't want to do that. Yeah. I don't know, it's MTG, I'm just not really feeling it. I think the game's just not as good as it used to be, you know? Take a Flash Vault 101 ever. Go back to Megaton. Turn the Wasteland Survival Guide. Max out repair. Sounds like fun.
You want something?
Alright, so 3 of 4 ain't bad for like things I care about in game time. The only thing, okay, so maybe we come turn this in after. Okay, I'll make a note. Maybe come turn in Wasteland Survival Guide after Raven Rock. That's true. Here's the thing, though. So if we're getting off of speed games, right? If we're gonna do non-speed game content. Gosh.
Right there, lady.
I picked up Hitman 3. And I've been playing that a bit. And that game's a lot of fun. And then you can bet on, like, how long it takes for me to completely bungle a mission. Something like that. If I streamed Hitman 3. I'm gonna tell you a secret, loyal members of the Pro Gaming with Ed fan club. I've been streaming Hitman 3, just like to a few friends in Discord, instead of streaming it on Twitch. I did the thing. What I did there is I was trying to save a second, maybe like 2 seconds, by clipping through that door. And do that by saving the game and then immediately loading the game. What I did is I loaded the game without saving the game first. Crap. I missed the thing. This saves like 4 or 5 seconds. And it's like pretty free. But like, that's like, I guess, 1 out of 30 times. I'll mess it up. See, our karma's maxed out, so if we did let Fox out, we could get Fox as a companion. For, like, no reason. But we could. Normally, Fox is not interested in our company. Okay, at least got this right. That's, like, the scariest one. If you get that wrong, you go way far back. Like, that one's worth making a save for. If you're in, like, a marathon or something. Yeah. This was pretty sloppy. Do not mind the time loss. I earned that time loss. We're on pace to get this done in under 2 hours, though. And that's a pretty good goal. So if this was a work day, I'd be starting work in 10 minutes. But it's not a work day.
Good work, soldier. Make sure the Gek is secured aboard my vertibird.
That means my bedtime is in like 8 hours.
You're certain she's
So I'm gonna stop streaming after this run. Like, get a little bit more food, go on a walk, watch some TV with Melissa. Gonna be a good time. And then tomorrow, since we've completed all quests no karma loss, I'm going to do either normal all quest speedruns, or Hitman 3, or both. dead on the inside and the outside. Bitrate. My bitrate. Don't do this to me. I'm back. I'm back. I dropped 354 frames and my bitrate dropped to 0.
Retreating. Fall back.
We okay? Oh my gosh. I'm way too out of bounds for this. Do you hear that fight still going on? That's why he clipped through that door instead of waiting for it to open. OBS is reading green, but no one said anything, so I'm just gonna assume we're still online. I guess that would be better phrased as no one said anything, but OBS is reading green, so we're gonna assume we're still online. Yeah, going to turn in Wasteland Survival Guide here is correct. Like I'm just gonna say that out loud. The next runner watching this to learn the route so that they can take my run. Turn in Wasteland Survival Guide.
All I'm saying is
After Raven Rock, and it should be daytime.
if the on Yes, sir. Before we get started. Okay.
There we go. 4 minutes to beat the game. And we did it without loading with the right mouse button. The whole run.
You.
29. That is all of them, because Strictly Business isn't in this run. We did it. We completed all of the quests without losing karma. I haven't seen the good karma end slide in a while. There's only like one slide different. Actually, there's a couple of middle slides that might be different as well. Because there's just a couple filler ones that are quest specific.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs.
Good karma. See, this slide is different because I did this quest. Like, there's like
not until the end
a
of this
filler.
long
That's a
road
filler slide that just picks
that the
a
lone
quest that you
wanderer
did based
learned
off
the
of like a
true
priority
meaning of
list.
that greatest of virtues, sacrifice.
And then it just only cares about how you did the ending.
irradiated control
Sarah
chamber
wasn't
of
there.
Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last.
It's also
free
that
and
very
pure
moral choice at the
for
end.
any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved.
So there's a
So ends
single
the
filler
story
slide
of the
that's
lone
different.
wanderer.
And then it's
Stepped
just
through the
like
great door of
karma,
Vault 101
filler slide,
and into the annals of legend.
sacrifice or nah,
But the tale of
canister or
humanity
nah, and that's
would
it.
never come to a close.
Compared to Fallout New Vegas's
For
end
the struggle
slides
of
in
survival,
Fallout 1 and 2. Even
a
Fallout
war
Tactics,
without
come on.
end.
How do you have a worse credits than
War
Fallout
not
Tactics? No one's even seen the Fallout Tactics credits. No one's ever beaten that game. Todd Howard. Alt F4.